Did you know that the word vaccine comes from the Latin vacca, which means cow? That's because back in the day, some guy figured out that if he gave people cowpox, then later they'd be immune from smallpox as well. Mad? But apparently infectious diseases aren't good date chat. Whatever. I thought it was interesting. And anyway, it's kind of an unavoidable topic right now, isn't it? But yeah, I went on a date. Well, can you even call sitting awkwardly on a patch of grass 2 meters away from someone a date? I don't know. I didn't think I'd be doing that anytime soon, to be fair. Since Dad came out of hospital, I've been kind of paranoid. It feels like a weird kind of miracle that me and Mum didn't catch COVID when he had it, so I don't want to risk it now. I've barely seen anyone since lockdown eased months ago. I've just got a little exclusive list of people that I trust. It's got 3 of my best girl mates on it and Adio. We've been chatting for a few months now. We met on one of the apps, OBS. But honestly, we've been messaging like 24/7. We've even started doing phone calls and FaceTime and that. We get on so well. He's proper interesting and he has the same humour as me. We have bare jokes. Then recently he asked if I'd finally want to meet up face to face. And I really wanted to, but I started to feel a bit anxious. I chatted to Mum about it and she was all like, "You're young, you've got to live your life, darling." And I reckon Dad's just happy when I'm out of the house because I've been so fussy around him since he was sick. I feel like it's getting on his nerves. So yeah, we plan to meet up and the day comes and I'm proper nervous. It's a sunny day though, which is lucky. I get to the park early, so I buy one of those little G&T tinnies to calm my nerves a bit, to be honest. And then when he arrives, I'm like, yes, because he looks just as good as his photos. Actually, probably even fitter in person, not to be shallow. It's awkward for a minute, because obviously you can't even do a hug hello or anything. But we sit down and start chatting and basically forget about the massive gap between us. The conversation flows and I'm laughing like I haven't laughed in literally months. But obviously we get onto the subject of coronavirus because how can you not? It's like conversational glue. And then I say the thing about the cows and he laughs and he says the thing about infectious diseases not being good date chat. But then it all gets a bit awkward. I just said that I think it's amazing how they've started developing vaccines so fast and how I'm properly just like in awe of what doctors do, because I am. And I tell him how I've been doing loads of research and reading and I'm thinking of possibly signing up to take part in one of the trials. I haven't decided for sure yet, not at all, but I just feel like if I can play even a small part in people not having to go through with what we went through with Dad, and for life to get back to normal a bit, well, then I want to do that. Do you know what I mean? But Adio's like completely shocked. And he says to me, "Why the hell would you want to do that?" And he starts going off on one. He's not an anti-vaxxer, he keeps saying. He'll definitely have a vaccine when there is one, but how have they managed to develop it so quickly? He's like, surely that means it's dodgy. He's seen some articles, questionable. Fake news and conspiracy theories, really, saying that doctors are targeting all the black people in the UK to test on before anyone else. Says he doesn't want to be a guinea pig. The exact same thing Dad said to me before. Why should he trust them? Obviously, I completely get where he's coming from, especially with everything that's happened this year. It's easy to feel like our lives don't matter. He shows me some of the stuff he's been reading, and I gently point out that they aren't actually from verified sources. A couple of them have even got those new false information warnings at the bottom. It's just not true. Do not believe everything random you see on Insta. It's like a factory of lies. But at the end of the day, how will they know if a vaccine will work on people like us and be safe for people like us if they've only tested it on white people? He goes all quiet then, mumbles like, yeah, true. Then I show him some of the stuff I've read. The thing about the trials being rushed is the one people get most prang about. I get it. But it's not like they're cutting corners. All the safety stuff's the same. It's just been bumped to the top of the list because of the urgency of the situation. I joked to him, maybe we can sign up together for our next date. Quick vaccine trial, spot of dinner, cheeky pub trip, home by 10 p.m. curfew. Sounds lit. He laughs. We're meeting up again next week. No trial yet, but we'll see.